Ever feel like arguments turn into emotional wrestling matches, leaving you drained and unheard? You're not alone. Disagreements are a natural part of life, but most of us weren't exactly equipped with argument foo in school. The truth is, effortless arguments aren't about winning or dominating. They're about clear communication, mutual respect, and achieving a better understanding, even if you don't see eye to eye in the end. So how do we shed the frustration and navigate these situations with grace? Here are some key strategies that will transform you from a flustered participant to a focused communicator. Step 1. Shift your mindset. It's not war, it's collaboration. Our brains are wired for connection. When someone argues with us, our primal instincts often kick in, pushing us towards a defensive stance. We see the other person as an opponent, someone to defeat in the argument. This approach, however, shuts down communication. Instead, try a mindset shift. View the argument as a collaborative effort to explore different viewpoints and reach a common ground, even if it's just understanding where the other person is coming from. Step 2. Active listening. Become a master hearer. Before you even consider formulating your defense, truly listen to what the other person is saying. Active listening goes beyond simply waiting for your turn to speak. It involves paying close attention to their words, body language, and underlying emotions. Here are some active listening techniques. Maintain eye contact. This shows you're engaged and present in the conversation. Use nonverbal cues. Nod occasionally to acknowledge their points. Summarize and paraphrase. Briefly repeat what you've heard to ensure understanding. Avoid interrupting. Let them finish their thought, even if you disagree. By actively listening, you demonstrate respect and show that you're genuinely interested in their perspective. This creates a more positive atmosphere for discussion. Step 3. The art of the I statement. Owning your experience. Arguments often escalate when we use accusatory language like "you always" or "you never." This puts the other person on the defensive and shuts down communication. Instead, try I statements. These statements allow you to express your feelings and experiences without placing blame. For example, instead of saying, "You're being inconsiderate by leaving your dirty dishes everywhere," try, "I feel frustrated when the dishes are left unwashed because it adds to my workload." I statements help the other person understand your perspective and encourage a more empathetic response. Step 4. Diffusing with questions. Seek clarification, not domination. Sometimes, arguments arise from simple misunderstandings. Before launching into your defense, use clarifying questions to ensure you understand their point completely. Here are some examples. Can you tell me more about what you mean by that? So, you're concerned about... Is there a specific reason you feel this way? Asking questions demonstrates your willingness to understand and opens up the possibility of resolving the issue through clear communication. Step 5. Acknowledge and validate. Finding common ground. Even in disagreements, there may be some common ground. Look for points you can agree on and acknowledge them. This helps build rapport and prevents the conversation from becoming a complete stalemate. For example, you might say, "I understand that you're worried about the budget. I am too. Perhaps we can brainstorm some solutions together?" Validating their concerns doesn't mean giving up your own position. It simply shows respect for their viewpoint. Step 6. Know when to walk away. It's okay to disengage. Arguments aren't always productive. Sometimes the best course of action is to walk away and revisit the conversation when emotions have cooled down. Here are some signs it's time to disengage. The conversation becomes personal and disrespectful. Voices are raised and accusations are flying. Neither person is willing to listen to the other's perspective. Let the other person know you need a break and suggest continuing the conversation at a later time. Remember, disengaging isn't giving up. It's about choosing a more productive space for communication. The takeaway: effortless arguments don't have to be elusive. By focusing on clear communication, mutual respect, and a willingness to collaborate, you can transform arguments from frustrating battles into opportunities for understanding. Remember, these skills take practice. Be patient with yourself and don't be discouraged if you don't master them overnight. Here are some bonus tips to solidify your argument foo. Know your boundaries. Identify what topics are off limits for discussion. It's okay to say, "I'm not comfortable discussing this right now." Focus on solutions, not blame. Shift the conversation towards finding solutions that address everyone's concerns. Take a breath. If you feel your emotions rising, take a deep breath and gather your thoughts before responding. Humor can help, sometimes. A light-hearted joke can diffuse tension, but avoid sarcasm, which can be misconstrued. Remember, developing strong communication skills benefits all aspects of your life. By mastering the art of effortless arguments, you'll navigate disagreements with confidence, build stronger relationships, and foster a more peaceful and understanding environment, both online and offline. Thanks for joining me on this exploration of navigating arguments. If you found these tips helpful, hit that like button and subscribe to the channel for more content on communication, relationships, and personal development. Remember, communication is a skill that takes practice. Keep these tips in mind, and you'll be well on your way to becoming a master communicator. And who knows, maybe you'll even find yourself enjoying a good debate once in a while.